Bible and Revelations. We finally finished book 6 of Daniel. It was very long and complicated and intense. A lot of things happened.
Thanks for joining Bible and Revelations. This is episode 64. Oops. I'm going to make it 63B. Genesis 31, verses 23. We'll see how far we can get. I respect your time. I'm doing this to raise money for Ozark Hunger Relief. And you can email me at ozarkhunger@gmail.com if you'd like to help me get an office. And I want to have an office because there are kids that wander around the streets here because their parents are drug addicts and alcoholics. And they're hungry. I've fed many of them. So I want to start an office where they can come. And of course I'll have police, firemen, and ambulance drivers are all welcome. I want it to be a safe place for kids to come and eat. But of course, according to the rules of nonprofit, I will have to feed anyone who comes. So if they're an adult, I'm just going to give them a bag or a plate, and they can go. They can eat outside or go. If there's kids in there, because I'm not going to mix people under 18 with adults that they don't know, except for me. And anyway, that's what I'm trying to start here. Let's go with Genesis 31. I'll start back at verse 23. With that, Laban is running from, Jacob is running away from Laban because they're all getting mad at him because Jacob is extremely blessed and Laban is just a normal person. With that, he took his brothers with him and went chasing after him for a distance of 7 days' journey and caught up with him in the mountainous region of Gilead. Then God came to Laban the Syrian in a dream by night and said to him, "Watch yourself, that you do not go speaking either good or bad of Jacob." Wow, God is stepping in and warning Laban not to say anything about Jacob. I've seen gangsters do this. A friend of mine, Joe, he got shot in the face by this one guy, and so he healed up pretty good, but he always looked like he was mad. He's always like anyway, so one of the guys in the neighborhood starts telling everybody that my friend Joe is a hitman, and he's coming to kill some prominent people in the neighborhood. And then he comes to me, and why am I talking about this? Oh, right, yeah. He comes to me and says, "Hey, this guy over here, someone told me he's talking about me." I said, "Don't worry, I'll take care of it. I'll beat him to a pulp and tell him not to mention your name again." And Joe goes, "No, thank you. I appreciate it, but let me handle it." He goes, "I might have you beat him up, but let me talk to him first." So we go out the next day and we find, his name was Wedo, I forgot his real name. And we find Wedo, and Joe got that look in his face, and he's like, "Listen, I heard you've been talking about me." And Wedo goes, No. He goes, "If I ever hear you say anything, my name comes out of your mouth, you're going down." And he goes, "You don't mention my name to anybody," just like this guy. And then Joe tells me, he goes, "Go on, man." He goes, "I got this." And so I left, and they settled it. everything was fine after that. But anyway, so God told Laban, don't say anything good or bad about Jacob. And Laban approached Jacob, as Jacob had pitched his tent in the mountain, and Laban had encamped his brothers in the mountainous region of Gilead. Then Laban said to Jacob, what have you done, in that you resorted to outwitting me and driving my daughters off like captives taken by the sword? Oh, he's accusing him of sneaking away with his daughters. And he loves his daughters. He wants to see his daughters. Why did you have to run away secretly and outwit me and not tell me, that I might send you away with rejoicing and with songs, with tambourine and with harp? He wanted to throw him a going away party and do it properly, apparently. And you did not give me a chance to kiss my children and my daughters. Now you have acted foolishly. It is in the power of my hand to do harm to you people. But the God of your father talked to me last night, saying, watch yourself against speaking either good or bad with Jacob. While you have actually gone now, because you have been yearning intensely for the house of your father. Why, though, have you stolen my goods? I'm sorry, stolen my gods, with a small g. In answer, Jacob proceeded to say to Laban, it was because I was afraid. For I said to myself, you might tear your daughters away from me. Whoever it is with whom you may find your gods, let him not live. Before our brothers, examine for yourself what is with me, and take them for yourself. Okay, so he's telling Jacob is telling Laban, I didn't take anything from you. I just wanted to leave, and I wanted to take my wives with me. I didn't want you to keep them. That's why I didn't tell you. He goes, now, I say in front of everybody, you can check my stuff. I didn't steal anything from you. And go ahead and look for your gods. Oh, that's what Rachel had stolen. It says Rachel took that weird word. Rachel had took the teraphim from Laban. She had stole it. But Jacob was not aware of this. And so he's saying, go ahead and look. Jacob did not know that Rachel had stolen them. So Laban went on into the tent of Jacob, and into the tent of Leah, and into the tent of the two slave girls, but did not find them. Finally he went out to Leah's tent, and went on into Rachel's tent. And now Rachel had taken the teraphim, and she resorted to putting them in the woman's saddle basket of the camel. And she kept sitting upon them. So Laban went feeling through the whole tent, but did not find them. Then she said to her father, do not let anger gleam in the eyes of my lord, because I am not able to get up before you, for the customary thing with women is upon me. She's saying she's having her menstrual cycle, and she's not going to get up. She's sitting on top of the teraphim gods. So he searched on carefully, but did not find the teraphim. And Jacob became angry, and began to quarrel with Laban. And in answer, Jacob went on to say to Laban, what is the revolt on my part? What the sin of mine? As a reason why you have hotly pursued after me. So he's like saying, what's going on here? I have nothing of yours. I didn't take anything from you. Why are you searching my whole camp? And now that you have felt through all my goods, what of all the goods of your house have you found? But put it here in front of my brothers and your brothers, and let them decide between us two. These 20 years I have been with you, your female sheep and your she-goats did not suffer abortions, and the rams of your flock I never ate. Any animal torn to pieces I did not bring to you. I myself would stand the loss of it. He goes, I've been working for you for 20 years. I've done right by you. I've been a faithful servant. If something went wrong that was in my custody, I took it out of my pay. I didn't charge you or tell you it was lost. I paid for it. He goes, I've been righteous. It has been my experience that by day the heat consumed me and the cold by night, and my sleep would flee from my eyes. That makes 20 years for me in your house, and I have served you 14 years for your 2 daughters, and 6 years for your flock, and you kept changing my wages 10 times. We have to stop right here at episode number 41. God bless you. Have a great week, and I'll see you later.